think we're good. Pretty please. There we go. Well, hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Twice, and I forgot to put that there's no... I forgot to mess with the title. Oh, no. Welcome to the channel, though. My name's Twice, and we're working our way through Jack Mood, which is a small little cute RPG set in a cyberpunk-ish setting. It's more like Cyber Chase than Cyberpunk to me, but I mean Cyber Chase bops, so. Alright, there we go. Should be better. We are essentially searching for our father, right? He was kidnapped. We didn't really care about him, but we're still doing. Giga flopping. It's a deflector packet used to deflect a subsystem attack in battle. Alright. It's a respectable gent. And we worked our way through basically both the slums and the mid-city, and now we're in kind of the upper crust, looking to attack the city, or the corporation that is currently holding our dad hostage, because he has created a system to essentially preserve a dead mind in AI form. Kind of a life after death, but albeit a little muddied in blasphemy. Humorous investor. Do you know how to save a corporate defense lawyer from drowning? No? Good. Great one. So, I think we're just going to spend some time exploring before we actually make it into Mono Mind? I think it's Mono Mind, yeah. The slums aren't real, it's just theory stories we tell our kids. Of course. Foolish of me. Are you nervous to walk the alleyways by yourself? Is this Bright Town? Please. Oh, yeah. I don't know what this is. Is this gonna... Oh, it's back to cyberspace. It's just a different one. Can't believe I'm having a life and not being here for your entertainment all this week. I'm extremely sorry. I couldn't be possibly any more sorry, in fact. If I was, I would legitimately be sued for copyright infringement by the creators of Sorry the board game. Misplaced your lucky pen. Well, how about that? I just happen to have a lucky pen right here for you, anxious business lady. This new deck-powered video game, kids seem to go mad for it. Alt and button mash, bot finders. Awesome. Now, that gives us our next step in this extremely long chain that will hopefully give us a really nice piece of hardware and or software. How was the weekend, pirate? There's kids, right? Some kids wanted it. Can't remember if it was specifically, like... you? No. Null pointer just makes me really scared because... well... someone in here that wanted it? It just reminds me of coding. And I hate it. Alright. Who's asking for this video game? It wasn't this cranky old man. Was it this cranky old man? Was that awful noise you were blasting yesterday? Post-contemporary death glitch electro funk. New DJ trio, and they're so chrome. We're slipping into Fury Road world here. Kids have no clue. He's more of a new wave treble jazz fan. I get it. This seems familiar. I mean, it's alright. I suppose I guess I can take it if you want to get rid of it so bad or anything. Yeah, I just really want to get rid of this brand new, anticipated, completely sold out smash hit of a game. Alright, I'll trade you here. Found it for a Deck Lord, probably some new dropped it. Too cool for hacking though. Diving's lame. Got some turbo wear software. Turbo wear increases all of our software damage just completely, huh? Increases software defense and damage. I mean, that's 10 stat blocks for... I mean, we don't need glitch, though. Remove positive, remove negative. I don't know. Which one? Let's put the remove positive there for now. We can always swap it out. That's the joy of the system, right? Was okay, had a quick spin, just a quick spin over to France. It always blows my mind how, like, close together a bunch of European countries are compared to, like, some of the big-ass states that are in here. But you had to do it with work, lots of magic on that, quiet. It's quicker for me to get to France than to London. Somehow that just makes complete sense to me, even though I am so... Is that just now because of all the, like, hullabaloo that's going on right now, or is that just in general? Is that Brighttown Bissaman still making trouble for you? Yeah, it's embarrassing. He's like 200 years old in general. Got it. Don't feel bad, you're not the only one. This guy's stripping up corporate business all over the city. It's possible to get anything done with him around... Oh, it's Gwyn. So Gwyn just messes with everyone. Alright. So we completed the fetch quest. Feels great. Yep, that's me. I'm a Brighttowner. Still gonna talk to people in case we get anything else, but leave us alone. Alright. Sometimes I don't even know what we're meant to do at work, so I just rant off numbers until my boss goes away. Got a promotion last week. Chillingly accurate. Why don't you just get your bad dreams removed? Had my hippocampus altered years ago. Never slept better. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. I learned that from Severance, which is an excellent show, and that's not a spoiler. It's explained in the first 5 minutes of the show. Damn good sci-fi show, though. Following closing Brighttown's last public surgery, the Monomind official in charge of corporate healthcare has enjoyed extensive time in the limelight. Suddenly there's no trace of him. Huh. Shocking. Mono stay. Got to work, fill in those forms, type up the minutes, make those reports. Citizen. Prime Crawl. Okay, that's person that dealt 5,000 damage to me. Excuse me, miss. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with your full holographic Monomind home entertainment system? I don't have one of those. You're funny. I'll just write down 10 then. After work drinks, but work never ends? I don't understand. Not since I get off work in about 2 weeks, I get an entire afternoon to myself. Great. Anything new here? Silicon Beast. Blaze mod. No, I think we're all. This is what it is. It's true. It is where the real hackers hang out. They all want mono money. It's the best accounting software on the market. This still feels a little almost too on the nose. I had the same problem with Outer Worlds. Not Outer Wilds, which is an excellent game that I loved playing. Slums! I wouldn't know anything about that. Sounds made up to me. Where it's like, yeah, I picked up what you were laying down a while ago. Oh yeah! Right, VSync had a new thing for us. I completely forgot about it. Yes, capitalism bad. I understand. Do you have anything else to say? Not really. That was kind of the one message they had completely. It'll go away on its own. You look important. You've got a lab coat. Oh, it's Sut. Some signs just like that? Are you kidding me? Come on, don't be like that. It's just a single contract. I need the credits. It's for Monomine. No matter what you do for them, it's bad. Actually, what are you doing for them? Mostly spend all day organizing virtual cyberspace folders by color? What? I know. It's pretty relaxing. Listen, I haven't gone all the way corrupted, alright? It's temporary, I promise. Can't wait to be sold out by him in an hour. That'll be great. Otherworld's definitely its corporate greed on the head and then keeps hitting it till there's not even one block left. Absolutely wears down the hammer and everything. Gigantic M. Very, very excellent design of style. Wait. We're developing a robot that can predict the future. So far we've gotten the color purple and a picture of a grapefruit. What does it mean? What does it mean? Hey, can I go in here? I'm a Monomind employee. Kind of. Yeah. Like, it was an okay game, mostly because of the companion stuff. Like, their companions were top-notch, but... the moral conundrums weren't exactly on the level I was expecting. Or hoping for, I guess. Authorized personnel. Oh my god, it's my cat. My cat's been cloned. Wish we could have airlocked the priest. Okay, the priest sucked, but like Parvati... I had some great companion interactions, for sure. If it wasn't for the corporations, we'd be all living completely in the dark. We're lucky to have them. It's okay to have an asshole companion. And actually, like, you can have an asshole companion and you can love him. Gestures at HK-47 from Knights of the Old Republic go on 20 years now. Dumbest plan I've ever heard. Already made the call. Pizza guy's on his way. The crust mob never fails. I think this plan's genius. It's because you're as crazy as your uncle. You're gonna get yourself killed, Noah. Watch and learn. Learn, non-believer. Prepare to be amazed. The companion side quests were great because they were... I mean, you could feel the stuff that was still there. Like, those companion side quests were like an evolution of stuff that you'd see from Obsidian with Knights of the Old Republic, with... Fallout New Vegas and that sort of thing. A restricted area. Halt! What? This isn't the delivery entrance? Yeah, but you need to be pre-cleared to approach. I have no information about a pizza delivery. Can you check I came all the way from the crust mob? I have to hand this over in the next 50 seconds, man. Help me out. 48. 47. Sorry, not my problem. Please, 43. You don't know what happens at that timer hits 0. 5 minutes or less, that's the promise. It's against monomine policy. It's getting cold. 32. Come on, 25, 24. Come on. And then I kill this guy in front of him. But technically it got to me in time, so. Or, yeah. Boomer wrong. Okay. Over 1,000 health. Interesting. Game got close but fell short. Yeah. Yeah. It just... I kept on hoping the side quests were gonna, like, turn some stuff around, but... didn't really do it. Oh well. Let's take it. Just take it. We got it. We got a pizza. Thank you for ordering from the Crust Mob. Bye! I actually don't believe it. What was that? You're breaking up. Sound like you said, no, you're the smartest person I've ever known. You also wear adorable clothes and you smell nice. You're modest, too, clearly. Now hurry up, get inside. This next part's gonna get rough. Such is life. I have hope with, like, the funding behind them. aka looking at whatever the... I mean, they're making the Outer Worlds too, which is fine, but I don't know if they'll be able to fix, like, the inherent flaw in their world. But their fantasy game that they're making, which is completely slipping my mind. I legitimately can't remember it. But that one I have, you know, cautionary hope for. I was like looking to see like, hey, is the DLC change anything? And they're like, it's more of the same. You'll love it if you liked it. And I'm just like, well, I'll see you next game, I guess. Oh, I forgot he had Roid Rage. I also forgot how much health he has. About 3,000. Got it. Question number 2, black and white. Like your moral decision to be questionably gray. I mean, otherwise they're just like... And that can still work, right? You can write that correct and interesting. As long as you have, like, I don't know, really well-defined paths that you could take, right? Like, for example, oops, no, I want to health back it. In the early Mass Effects, aka 1, you had pretty interesting, like, divergence of paths where it wasn't like good or evil, it wasn't really morally gray, it was just like, gets the job done no matter what, will put the needs of others before him or her, yada yada yada. But then it diverged the choices a lot, where like Renegade was just like, haha, I pushed a guy out of a window. Other than that, I treat literally everybody like just total ass. And then, you know, there was the Paragon, which is like obviously what the game was built around. And by 3, it's like, it's so unbelievable that this absolute turd of a human being is the leader of all of these people. Because he just treats them all like garbage. But if they had like a separate, more believable storyline, if you diverged, I think it could have worked fine. It's actually the same problem that a lot of like, even really good, like, immersive sims run into, right? Don't know why I did that. Can I get up on this? I can. Interesting. Like, even one of my favorite games, which is Fallout New Vegas, fell into the trap there with, like, Caesar's Legion had a really interesting, concept, but they didn't really seem to have time to flesh it out fully. So it's still there, and it's still interesting. But it's also not quite enough to be believable. Of course, in Fallout New Vegas, there's also like 3 to 4 other paths you can take through that game. So to me, I don't even care. They're all great. You like The Witcher because of the great decisions? Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't played the other 2 Witcher games. I still haven't. You Lieutenant? Alright. What are you weak to? You're weak to everything. Okay. And that always did a really good job in... I don't know. Keeping me really intrigued and invested in the decisions, even if I didn't understand the world fully. Which is good writing, especially if you're writing in an established universe, right? Do the thing that seems Paragon, causes a real bad outcome. Yeah, I mean, as long as that's communicated to the player beforehand, in some fashion, right? Which I think it is, just in terms of what the universe is. Is that gonna move it back and forth? No, it's not. So why would I do this? What does C do? Ah, I see. If that comes out of nowhere and just absolutely smacks you, doesn't feel great, for sure. Witcher 1 isn't worth playing. Someone just played it and loved it. It's too dated now. Too much time managing inventory. I mean, you are essentially the Eurojank expert, right? Why would I have done this? What did I do? What? Why would I? I mean, I think I'm missing chests, but I also don't seem to think that these chests mean anything, really. Like, there's not... We'll search them out, but I don't think there's anything crazy going on with them. Yeah, I've heard that about Witcher 1. Witcher 2, I feel like, still could have enough to it to make it worthwhile to try out one of these times. One of those days. Did I just get letter opened? Stiletto slash. Let's see. Like, a much more simplified version of that, right, is something that stuff like Undertale does, where it remembers your decisions in future runs. So, for example, light Undertale spoilers for the first legitimately 20 minutes. There's a boss. You can spare everybody in the game, right? But at the beginning, you don't know this, so most players will accidentally kill this, you know, nice goat mom. And then they'll probably restart, because they'll look it up and be like, oh, I could have done this. But it still remembers. It doesn't punish, but it still remembers. Stuff like that coming out of nowhere, though, with no, like, backups. The game, in that case, knows that you're probably this is going to happen. But if you don't account for that, it can just feel bad. Without any way of stopping it, you know? I should have just punched him twice. What am I doing with my life? Hacked, I guess. There's the lounge. Where's this go, though? That looks more important. I kind of want to go to the lounge. Anyways, immersive sims are far too few these days. And that's coming from someone who hasn't even scratched the surface of a lot of the old legitimate classics very much. Other than, you know, consume... Oh, did I level up last time and I just didn't even notice it? Alright. Yeah, I mean, and another bit of the problem... Oh, this wouldn't matter. Another bit of the problem is that some of those old classics just don't hold up. Like, hot take here. Like, absolutely hottest of takes to at least a subset of the RPG community. I think that Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars is bad. Just, I don't like it. It doesn't play well. It's just, I don't like any of it. I don't know why. I've tried it once or twice now. Maybe third time's the charm when I try it. It doesn't connect with me whatsoever. I think that Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and Bowser's Inside Story, and Superstar Saga, both of those do it way... All four of those do it infinitely better in that little subgenre. But everyone will still recommend Paper Mario, or not Super Paper Mario, which is a good game, but not really an RPG. Super Mario RPG. Can't speak for the remasters, though, on System Shock. Yeah, and isn't there, like, a spiritual successor? No, there's an actual successor, like System Shock 3 getting made. We'll see. It's the same, really, for really old Final Fantasy games. Yeah, you definitely want, like, a remake or a big remaster. Like, some of those I'm okay with doing guides. Like, some of the old Dragon Quest games and stuff, I'll just be like, alright, let's just pull out a guide and be like, hey, go there. I'll be like, nah, sick. Continue on. Fun still being had. It eventually gets too obtuse. Adventure games have a similar issue, but eventually you kind of just get, like, soaked in the knowledge of and the weird logic of them, and it works out. But I can see why people are put off by them as well. Alright, this is where my dad was being held. I think I know that's where my dad was being held. Scrap! I'll look around. There must be some clue. Could it be this shining piece of paper? Notes from the R&D department, signed by that Kadir Cretin. Perhaps they took him there to squeeze his research out of him. Yeah, but no map, no guidance is really... It's hard. I've been playing a little bit of Shin Megami Tensei 3. Some Nocturne with the remaster. And even that, made in, like, the early 2000s. Like, every once in a while I have to just look up, like, where should I go here? But it's not terrible. And the combat itself is still really good, so it doesn't matter that much, but... Yeah, Final Fantasy, like, 1 through 3, and Dragon Quest 1 through 3, legitimately too old to get a lot from for my taste. Other people may say otherwise, and they are welcome to do so. But I think, like, I mean, they had to remake 4 on the DS Final Fantasy. They're completely redoing Dragon Quest 3 right now. It is what it is. Too used to time savers now, and you also don't have time to work out. There's a sentence from 50 hours before that meant something. Yeah, that's also the case. And I get the argument, like, oh, gamers today just aren't patient, but I don't know. In the olden days, I had more time. And even if it's just the option, I would love an option for a time saver a lot of times. Because to me, that was... Some of those puzzles are just too obtuse. There were no other options in the past. You're right. It's just, I don't know. Adapt, I guess. I don't think that's a bad thing. Some things are just meant for a certain subset of people. Like a slice of a fandom. And that works out. Like, I myself, I feel I can't play any, like, real-time based battle systems. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. But other people eat them up. And that's completely valid. I'm not saying I don't like action games, but just like the top-down, like, pause, issue commands, and then unpause. Just make it turn-based. Looking at you. Pillars of Eternity 1. Just pull a Baldur's Gate 3. Make it turn-based. It's delightful. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do a worm... not the wormhole. Do the... Yeah, let's do the wormhole. I didn't do it very well because I forgot that there was inputs for this. Still got a good, so hopefully that still does some good damage. Oh yeah, it was fine. I hate that these pillows aren't symmetrical. It really bothers me. Oh. I did unfortunately see a shiny chest there, so I have to go get it. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing you see in any game series that sticks around for long enough. Because to stick around long enough, it has to, like, look at even the smaller pain points that are in the design, where it's like, oh, this isn't fun, and we could just make it better without removing any, like, of the essence. I don't think you saw a single person complain when Pokemon was finally like, actually, hidden moves can just be accessed from your menu, and you can call upon people to use them. That's it. You don't need to keep, like, a poor Bidoof, you know, workhorse that just learns Waterfall, Surf, Strength, and Rock Smash. Or Rock Climb, for that matter. Always gotta adapt. Like that Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon debacle when they just kind of lost touch of the franchise. Someone else is gonna come along and fix it. In this case, it wasn't either of those games, but it was Stardew Valley that, like, filled that niche. Made it pretty much old school, but perfect. You are weak to punches. Me too. Me too. Game Freak definitely takes way too long to adapt. It's true. Because that was 7 generations in, right? That was Sun and Moon when they finally had Ride Pokemon. Code Tangerine. We need all available maintenance units shipped to the Eastern Quadrant. Power plant is in the red and ready to blow. Clear signs of sabotage. Mold direct access to mainframe is suspected. Okay. What's in here? Seriously, what is in here? Oh, it's just another virtual construct. Hey, do you know where my pop is? Virtual pop? Hi, fake dad. Nothing fake about me, no. I mean, there's a lot of fake about you, but I can't get my original dad back. Do you want to get him back? I thought you were still mad at us. Of course I'm mad at you. I'll be mad for 100 years. I'm mad as long as I live, but I understand how serious this all is, so losing the only family I've left isn't exactly cool as chrome, is it? No, it sure doesn't sound... This is too Mad Maxian for me. Oh, thanks for the system cycle software? Worst case scenario, you got an extra dad in your pocket. Those jars I can't open don't stand a chance. Don't like the brains in the jars. Looks, unfortunately, very similar to what we've come to expect. You are weak to blobs. Won't explode because that's going to be you. And that'll be enough to actually get rid of it. Perfect. For some reason that doesn't show the damage that's happening, which is weird, but not a huge deal. Weird little missing animation. That's good enough. It'd be really sad if we find a full heal point soon, but 1,000 credits, alright, not bad. It's a website neither of us want to visit. Alright. I mean, we're just gonna keep on doing this stuff, right? Well, that's a full heal. That's boss time soon, is what you're telling me. Oh god, I kind of just don't want to fight this. But I don't think there's a run button, which is a choice. Alright, we don't need port scan in there anymore, do we? Because we have the software to do it right now. I kind of just want to punch you because you're gonna buff up one of these goobs. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and re-heal because of this, but that's life. And, alright, well now you're just gonna explode, aren't you? You know what? We're just gonna heal anyways. Just punch the thing a bunch. I mean, heck, you see it with, like, all forms of media, right? adaptation of, like, modern sensibilities, or whatever is considered modern at the time. There we go. So that's directly out of a Screamer vid. It's cracks. I'm disturbed too, but not that. Just got an update from the construct. Your dad has moved to Crawl's office on the top floor. Get out of there fast. It's a trap. She is offspring of the sun. Creep from my dad's house. What are you doing to these people? Don't worry, they volunteered. Well, most of them. They dead? No, they're uploading. There's no reason to keep the deceased plugged in to experiment relying on neural activity, is there? Silly girl. Dumb and daft. When you said you want to talk with Tim, you were talking about the copy of my dad, right? The construct? Yeah, he will supplement my research. Fill the blanks, the tanks, the power banks, even if he is a digital imposter. He's a copycat of code, a thief. I invented the technology first, me. Still, I want the construct. It's important for my research. Can I have it? Hand it over. Give. I have it in my pocket? How stupid do you think I am? Very. A waste of space. The fact that you misplaced the database in the first place makes you a case of almost impressive disgrace. I'm going to take you with me now. How are you planning on doing that? I've already beaten you and your goons once before. Lab coat dope. Like, for example, I remember... Or I guess, what the heck is this? Big Head. They're both imposter. Liar, liar, code, and Foster. Offspring of AI. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright. What are you weak to, friend? You are not weak to anything. Alright, well, let's just stack overflow for now and see what happens. Like, horror movies in general in the, like, late 80s, early 90s had just, like, a huge issue of basically having no new ideas whatsoever and going through very old tropes until, like, Scream came along and added all these, like, meta commentaries that were then quickly copied by stuff like New Nightmare. There's other ones. I'm not that well versed, but you see it in all forms of media for sure. Remove positive status effects. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, we missed. That's great. I mean, honestly, I might as well just keep... Gotta get rid of the support first. Let me handle it from here. From there, I should say. Hopefully. Yeah, that's gonna be a little rough. Yeah. Is that enough? Just enough. Oh, their guy's got, I think, 2 out of the 3 blocked right now. 2 out of 4. Yeah. Yeah. And that should be enough again. Which means we can save this without dying. Oh, perfect. I wonder if caching would be enough here. Probably. Gives us a second turn after our heals. Crit was really nice. I think that just removed all the buffs. I don't enjoy whatever's about to happen, so I'm gonna defend. It was a smart move. I don't know how long that debuff stays. Now we're gonna get hit. It's gonna hurt, but... just gonna be a really long fight, huh? I mean, I guess we could... remove the wetware. No, not short circuit. Increase our electro damage. Oh, I never actually bought the final one. Oops. Not very smart on my part. Don't need port scan. Don't need to increase that. Could increase that. Or... oh, electro defense is already there. Might as well increase our defense here. And save him. Should help at the very least. Okay, so in this case we're gonna cash so we get 3 turns out of the next 4. And we're gonna turbo our own electro. And then we'll killer watt. And also, maybe firewall ourselves to get rid of the negative. I don't know if the charge is gonna just knock us out in terms of it'll remove the buff we have, but we'll see. No, it was perfect. Alright. So this is a lot easier now. I wonder if that's how many subsystems you can fit or not, if there's more than 5. Be interesting. Alright, I'm just a moron. Oh, I can just continue for... I don't care about my XP progression. Oh, you mean like I have to fight this guy over again? Got it. Alright, well, let's just skip all of it. That was just me being stupid and thinking he wouldn't go for a double ram slam. Not really a difficulty thing as much as a time-consuming thing, really. And keep everything as is for now. Work from there. Yeah. Apologies for everything, but the bachelor party I've been planning takes up pretty much all of the rest of this week. Starting like Wednesday, so I managed. I was like, I'll fit in 2 streams this week, and I'll come back with. I mean, I'm streaming on my birthday next week. Still, give me 5% of a break, or give me an actual fast break, because that's my favorite candy bar. I'm not picky. All right, cannon knockout. Glorp Mark II knockout. So yeah, this weekend was like finishing preparation for, well, that's gonna hurt. Everything related to that. As well as just hanging out with friends, right? So had a good friend of mine come over on Saturday. And funnily enough, does love Euchre, so title shout out to him. But brought over like this hot sauce challenge. I think it's based on Hot Ones, the show, and Chelsea and him went through all 10. Okay, Chelsea went through all 10. He tapped out after 8. I think we ruined him. He said he's done that like 4 times before and never had to tap out. I think we turned him off of hot sauces, which is funny. I didn't do anything because, again, I like think about something spicy and I'm like, I gotta go take a Prilosec. That gave me too much indigestion. You know what? Let's just install and replace software here. So increase the electro damage and increase the wetware defense. It probably didn't help that we decided to not waste good chicken and instead did chicken McNuggets, which wouldn't recommend as high quality chicken to dip your hot sauce in, but by God, it was cheap. So it's possible that that might have actually been the thing that did them in. In which case, yeah, completely understand. Other than that, lots of chores. Just kind of cleaning up everything for the few days off that I'll be not around. Makes it easier on Chelsea. We got 2 turns in a row, right? So we can do this and then heal. Not a bunch of exciting stuff other than that. Just watching my wife and a friend just subject themselves to torment in the kitchen of my house for a while. That was a great time. bachelor party should be a good time. And the open house at this point, I've put it out of my mind until Monday when I'll be like worried about everything again, as per usual. Even though I think we've got like everything accounted for that I could possibly imagine. And anything that's not accounted for, I just don't think will be a big deal. It's just supposed to be a good time, you know? And it will be a good time. So I think we're already all set. Make sure to have pictures from the open house for everybody, because that should be a good event to just see a bunch of silliness. Not sure, bachelor party. It's just going to be board games and golf. Do I golf? No. No, I don't. I don't know how. I swing the clubs. Give me one to swing, and I'll swing. It'll probably go, you know, somewhere in the right direction, perhaps. It's not guaranteed by any means. But, you know, it'll probably go in the right direction. I know some of them are planning on just, like, buying a bunch of alcohol on this golf course, and so I'm gonna need, like, designated drivers. Not for actual vehicularing, because, I mean, that's easy. But because we've got, like, 10 people, and they only allow 2 people on a golf cart, so I need, like, it's either gonna be 5 DDs, or it's just... It's gonna look like the Pied Piper or something. Just herding little rats. Okay. We goofed earlier. Shouldn't have to goof anymore. No more goofing. No. My only goal was, let's finish this game by tomorrow, so it's like a nice clean slate. I've got pretty much all my plans not really set in stone, but like at least stenciled in, you know, before the chiseling. For the next like 2 to 3-ish months, with some possibilities along the way. So, we're in a good spot, I think, stream-wise. Like, I know everybody's been busy, but I feel like we've been getting, like, good turnout. Everyone's been enjoying the streams lately. We've gotten really good, strangely good views on YouTube now. Don't know, I mean, good views for me is, like, 5 to 10, but, like, that's been happening since, for the most part, since, Subnautica, when we started playing Subnautica, so that cannot hurt the popularity of the stream by any means. I mean, I don't make a single cent from that, and I don't really make money from this either. But if people are enjoying it, that's really all I need. I'm happy camper. I wouldn't be saying this if I was having it as a full-time job. Yeah, then I'd be like, oof, need to do something. But this is just for chuckles. Why am I doing that? That was literally... I was about to throw it away again, because he's probably going to do 2 ram slams, isn't he? Like a chump. No, he did large charge. Phew. Don't need to use the jack move. We'll save it for somebody more important. Whew. Not too shabby. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. The usual level ups. Excuse me? Why is there no music? I'm just gonna kill these guys in need to whisper. I don't like it without the music. There we go. Stack overflow maxed. You love to see that. You're in the CEO's office. I'm sure nothing will go wrong here. There's 10 achievements in this game, and it seems like they're all hidden, so I think they're just all story. We're at 4 out of 10, so I figure we're at a good pace to finish this by tomorrow. What are you doing here? I shouldn't have called you. Well, too late, Dad. I'm here to get you out. No, I made so many mistakes. I'm so sorry. I'm done prioritizing my research over you, I promise. But above all, we can't let Eartha have it. I know. Come on, we gotta get out of here. No, about your mom. Yes, now. After seeing these labs again, now I understand. I was only partly to blame for her passing. The research and experiments they do here that we assisted with are completely out of hand. It's dangerous. Reckless. Mine killed Mom? Their experiments did. They drove us to it. I lost so much. We need to get you out. No, get me out. Let me worry about you first, huh? Gulp. You can just walk out of here with him unchallenged. Why should ask your security forces what they think? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? You're just busy having a nap just now? I mean, knock you for another one? Please, Abner, friend. Fee fi fo fum. Don't leave yet. We've only just met. Aren't you aware? We still have so many notes to compare. This guy feels like they took way too many notes on the Mad Hatter. That's a weird game I wanted to play one of these days, is the Madness Returns, or American McGee's Alice, but the original, at least, I feel like doesn't hold up very well. Gameplay-wise, tone and everything, excellent from all I hear. Looks like, dear, my daughter and I were on our way out. Yes, I'm sure this will happen. Gadzooks, a simple gun in this universe. One step crawl, and your golden goose is gun goo. Honk honk, Doctor. You're a thief. False prophet, a self-proclaimed god and a lie. This was I who created the breakthrough. I can be only one. One and a copy, but only one. You are, you're kind of crazy, Kadir. We are not logical men. God is mine, the research is mine, the breakthrough is mine. I saw it first, I did all the work, you're here to steal my glory. If I pulled this trigger, what happens to you, Doctor of the Sun? Astrologer of fake lives? What happens to your demonic twin called Construct? What? I mean, okay. I guess. But, okay. I mean, I don't really understand the reason that happened. Honestly, Dr. Kadir, now that you've single-handedly ruined my vision, I really don't see any reason to keep you around. So what's so damn funny? The Sun Doctor's dead. He died first. That means I win. The process is mine. My name will be on it. I will put your name on nothing. Even if I tell you a secret, a deep, dark, secluded secret, the X that marks the spot. If you know something, I would advise you to start talking. My lab has been picking up anomalous burst transmissions coming from within these very walls. Electronic voices, white noise and static, always whispering and gossiping, ever since we brought the false doctor here. The doctor broadcasts, chitter chatter, busy bobbling brain bursts. Dr. Solaris has been transmitting neural information to where? I will find out. Unlike Solaris, I can guarantee results. I will join the examination and then... Oh, okay. I mean... Alright, I guess. Examine him for cybernetic implants. That seems weird. I don't really... Oh, it's been another month since then. Just time skipping. Alright. I mean, that at least is a more reasonable expectation of grief over what usually happens in games, where it's like, I will use this for almost immediate character growth, even though it would be pretty much devastating if, in reality, if I lost my father. 2 days later, I saved the universe from extinction by gigantic, genetically engineered chickens. The rate I'm going, I figure won't be cause for your concern much longer. It's so tediously melodramatic, dear. I'm gonna be honest, I would care so much more if they actually, like, killed Uncle Gwyn. Because he seems like a reasonable character. You know, charming I was gonna say debutante, but I'm pretty sure that's definitely not not the word. That reminds me of like old southern balls. If you're sticking that spot any longer, you might sprout roots and become part of the interior. I'm already tired of watering you. I want you to follow your own advice and simply get over it. Dad died in front of me, Gwyn. I watched him die and I did nothing. Well, you know, what could you do? You don't know what that's like. Just strut around this place, keeping your head down. Excuse you, girl. I've taken more bullets for loved ones and have far more war scars than you ever will, so hold your tongue. Told to be lectured by a callow hypocrite. Ouch! Yeah. You did what you could. A father's last moments should be in the presence of his daughter, and you granted him that kindness. Lost loved ones, all of us, Abner, Ryder, and I. When you lost your mother, you were still too young. I dare say you never helped. You were never helped to process the horror of loss sufficiently, but now I pray you will finally understand. It's a grisly thing to lose someone, but sometimes there's nothing to do but mourn. There's be something I can do, Gwyn. Anything. I've seen you confiding in Abner's construct over the past month. Go to him if you must. There may be solace for you yet. He's just a machine, though. A program. What matters what he is to you, dear? Alright, I mean, I guess. That one, I don't know. I feel like that was supposed to be like the shocking midpoint, but it seemed unnecessary. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Sorry you got shot. Yeah, I know you are. You've been telling me for a while now. Why'd you have to die, Dad? I was gonna fix it. We're gonna start fresh. We're gonna be okay. We hadn't literally talked at all. I know it's hard to understand, all, but we are okay. We can still start fresh. I'm not gone. The original Abner's sacrifice kept you alive without significant loss, don't you see? You don't have to do anything. Since I'm here with you, Monomine has made no progress whatsoever. Did they come here looking for you? Can't rule out the possibility. If they found the neural transmitter, they might be trying to locate its receiver, but if I know Gwyn and the security measures, they won't stand a chance of ever finding me. Okay, so they might actually kill Gwyn. Then I'll actually be upset. Can't just stop. They killed you. They killed Mom. I know, honey, but maybe it's just time we both moved on. I don't know if I can. What's your friend Ryder say about all this? I haven't really talked to him since it happened. He's back to his own place. When we first ran your construct... What is it? What's wrong? Go to visit your friend sooner rather than later. If Gwyn's successful blocking out my current location, they'll undoubtedly go to the last position they are able to pinpoint. Oh, gigaflops! I wish you had told me this earlier than apparently a month. That's a neck snapping change in time happening. Just give me the job fee. Another corporate cash. Loading dock. Yeah, alright. Alright, we could start buying up the zombie fork and core dump. I mean, heck, I could just pretty much buy all of this. Acquired level 20. Oh, we're not 20 yet. Wow. That's fine. Just kind of wanted all the options there. Happy with our items we've got and everything. Excuse me, do you even want to talk about your Cyberdeck's extended warranty? Gotta say, we've been trying to reach you. Well, he's not here, but the smoke detector spider's still here. Really, dear. I'm sorry you keep calling on me, but you have to leave the nest sooner or later. They haven't, Gwen. They've taken him. That rider's flat and he isn't here. The place looks like it's been empty for weeks. No sign of a struggle. No. His equipment is left behind exactly as it was. He wouldn't just leave it like that. You've been spying on Ryder? Don't be ridiculous, my dear. Of course I have. Same as I spy on you. It's like you can just hack into... Ah, there we are. I have something. A video feed. Timestamps 3 days after Abner's death. How unsavory. Well, let's stop looking at his internet search history and actually try this. Alright. I desperately want to use Solaris' process to help people. I strongly suspect you do too. Please, Mr. Ryder. You live within Monomind's jurisdiction. We know everything. We know about Ming. We know how his involvement with the criminal underworld cost him his life. It's a very evil face you're making there, Crow. Should dare talk about him. I know about your loss. I know everything you do is to give Ming's death meaning. You see, I relate to your fight. I'm offering you the chance to do something extraordinary in his name. What, you're going to promise me we can be together again? No, what's dead is dead, but with the Solaris process, we can offer people who are alive today an alternative to the inevitable. Bodies will always die, but minds can be saved. No one will have to lose a loved one again. Ever. Abner made it very clear you shouldn't have it. And I dislike speaking ill of the dead, of course, but Abner was a crazed hermit whose years of isolation had driven him mad. You know, no offense, but fuck him. He was the worst. I've never seen a more terrible human being in my life. With all due respect, of course. Frightbroth is still alive. And Noah is a young girl who can't relate to what you and I have gone through. Had my father shot in front of me, but alright. Did she ever really understand, counsel you properly for your loss? She meant to, but she had her own stuff going on, didn't she? So, with the construct in our possession, we can reverse engineer the process that created it. Together we can change the world, Mr. Ryder. Yeah, I don't have it, please. We've traced a signal to this location. Don't waste my time with pointless denials. It's already been moved. You're too late. No matter. I'm sorry for wasting your time. See, now it was a fool's errand to come here. Wait, where's that lab guy who was with you before? He no longer works for us. You're that leading researcher, that engineer. Maybe I can still help you. Got a good look at the construct while I still had it. I can probably help you reverse engineer parts of it. You're right. Noah never really understood that did all this for me. She still doesn't. Maybe I was on the wrong side after all. Excuse me? Gosh, she didn't really understand my struggle. Let's betray everybody. He thinks I'm a monster. All this time he felt like I do now? He was carrying around the pain of loss like this all the time? Needed me, and I never even cared. I didn't leave you no more than you left him since the death of your father. Did you not hear? Carl filled the void in his heart with empty promises. Do not blame him and his broken soul. Blame that corporation. Numb thumbs. It's a good one. It's a favorite. Here's what we'll do. First, you'll take a deep breath and get off the floor. Do it now. Well done, my girl. Your friend might have lost his way for the moment, but we will shepherd him back. How? You forget who I am, child. You forget what I can do. Yeah, I'm going to pull the meanest jack move on their butts. Like never asked. Get yourself ready and meet me at the bunker at the end of the river. Yeah, alright. Can do. I'm not certain I follow the logic that happened there, but let's continue on, shall we? Also, if you guys could give me like a more powerful jack move, that would also be quite cool. That is the junkyard. Sorry, scrapyard. Change in there, I swear. I can always sense things like that. Yeah, alright. It's the first time I haven't been warned away from the river in this entire trip. Cool. Oh, it saved what I had before, huh? Actually, that might do enough, yeah. Simple punch. Alright, let's put everything back. Overclock, maybe? Let's just do the stuff, icebreaker, and then we have an extra one, so might as well put port scan on there for now. Damage and defense, take first turn battle. You can always see enemy stats. Yeah, there's not much really anything else there that seems good. I think we're pretty much set. Even if it takes a little while to really work with it. Work through battles. Alright. Love starting first sometimes so we can just take that away from them. Hitting level 20 would be really good. If we run into any more stores. I mean, it feels like endgame, but also we're only halfway through the achievements. So I don't know. Maybe some achievements aren't story related. Or there's a lot more to go. But I feel like we've seen everything, more or less, outside of this bunker that we're going to. Might as well get a little more experience on Hyperderm, right? No, we're still going the right direction. Momentary crisis of faith averted. leaned into my Boy Scouting a little bit. Just like, don't worry. Even if you're not going the right way, your confidence will make sure people think you are. So close. Like, I guess we could turn off... the encounters, but... It seems like a very stat check heavy combat system, so you want to give yourself a fighting chance. Like, if you're not within, at the very least, a certain... range. There's not really a point. The fight is doomed from the start. Oh. Spawn rate is hurting. Alright. In this case, it's just gonna be... Killer one. Alright, bunker time. Can't talk to that night owl. Oh, there's Tef. Welcome to our humble little hideout. No, make yourself comfortable. No upset you got back at Ryder's apartment. I am sorry. Just go wreck shop. Feisty. Very well, my favorite. Straight to it. But before we jump into the action, I have news. I was able to decode its way of communicating. We were able to have a chat. Quite philosophically stimulating, in fact. It seemed that it was more than just a harmless AI project. What's that? It's a virus, led by an algorithm that was given to me by the mysterious AI itself. The my network is a tough nut to crack, even for me. I wouldn't be able to write anything of a higher quality than this. Take it with you. Jack into the mainframe. Should do the trick and provide all the destruction you could ever desire. Just gonna trust an AI from within their own system? You must be kidding. I don't see why not. I had to look through it, even added my own personal touch. You're already acquainted with the Mule and his associates. They're some of the absolute finest hackers of the data wars. You'll be able to provide you with anything you might need. Last week, me and the boys were working on a little present for you. That looks like a Jack move. Maybe? Segmentation fault. Strong against things that don't like getting punched. I mean, I think I am ready to go, like, period. Well, you want to talk to our fake dad? Seek approval from fake father. Let's go. Howdy, fake dad. Hey, Dad, believe it or not, head for the monomine compound. I had a feeling builds must erupt sooner or later. Yeah, I don't think I can put it off any longer. Wish me luck? More than that, honey. Take me with you. Oh, wait, it's too risky. I already lost you once. On your leverage. You may not need it, but take me anyway, just in case. It's what I want. No, we're in this together. Let me help. Love you too, fake dad. Love you too. Sewer system leads to the online facility. Once you go, there'll be no turning back. Recommended you're at least level 21. We're 20, I think, right? Yeah, we're 20. That's fine. That's alright. Yeah, I'm ready. Literally, so we must be at the there's no turning back after this point. So it's literally, I mean, all right. We must be near the end of the game. All right, are you the same enemies I fought before? Yes. Alright, poison hurts, but it's not a huge deal, and you can just hardwire and throw things in. I'm not completely down with their level recommendation, unless that's just to speed up the fight. That's about it that I can think of. We've done every fight that we could, essentially. And we're still a level under recommended. Gosh darn it, I forgot to actually touch this. Right? Am I forgetting what to do? Unclear. Oh no, it went up. Okay. We're good. That's a new one. A Cybat. Don't give Pokemon any ideas. There's not. I don't know how much more room we have for bats. Got a lot of them though. Is that gonna do enough? No, there's no randomness to the damage, huh? Interesting. Well, if it's consistent, I mean, we've noticed it before. There's been no change in damage, for example, which we bet on and won every time, except for the one time. Except for the times we didn't. No, that was just me being an idiot. Not a big deal. Oh no, it was tough Synthhound. Nope, still couldn't handle that. Never mind, we're good. Okay. Well, there's really, as far as I can tell, nowhere to go here. Question is, did that pump? Or did that turn the bridge on? Should I have done the opposite? Should I have not touched that? I know it's going to take probably... Oh, no. It must have just been the subsystem that was throwing us for a loop there. Okay, Floodgate doesn't want to move. But as soon as we touch that, it's all ogre. Well, it's just the bridge control. They don't care about the pump at all. This is the pump. Now, did that pump everything, including in the previous area? Because there was a couple chests that I'd love to go grab really quick. given the time to do so. Alright, I already knew max overflow was stacked fully. Stack overflow is maxed. Max overflow is just watching, it's just a Mad Max marathon at that point, right? Oh. Actually, was there any, there weren't any stairs, were there? So going back here is useless. Oh, wait, you actually have health. Sorry, I'm not used to that. Simple punch. Let me just check here. Don't think there was any stairs. This was not optimal, but not the worst, because we can just go through the stairs there and work our way through. Yep, that's not going to be enough. Jeez. Forget that. Whatever that subsystem does, it really throws me for a loop. Nerfs all the damage as far as I can tell. And yeah, we could be min-maxing these fights a little bit more, right? If you know it's going to take 2 hits and you're going to take 1 hit before that, make sure you just cash and then you take less. But I've never really felt the resource management crunch to worry about it until now. Oof. I'm going to seg fault just because we haven't seen it before and it makes me happy. Bop, bop, bop. Cool. That only killed one of them. Still good enough, of course, but this is all just to get up to the basic recommended level. It's funny because there's an even deeper level that I think this connects to, maybe? Unsure. But I do want these chests, and I want to get our level up a little bit more. I mean, at least to 21, just because they've told me to do so. I can't say no to it. Is that also going to be 1497? No, that's enough to kill at least. Alright, might as well do the punch now. It's going to take 2 more blobs to make this work. Just tedious is all it is. little subsystem. Mega Assault? A wicked amount. Hard to ignore a wicked amount. If I do blob beforehand, how much damage do you take? Oh my lord. Yeah, it just nerfs all damage. Yeah, because that's going to take 3 hits as well. Right now, it's just feeling like getting confused in Pokemon and then hitting yourself for 5 turns straight. And you know, after like 1 or 2 of those, you know it's in your best interest to stop, but you just can't because you're just so frustrated. That's what that felt like. Is there anybody else here that we can deal with? I'm gonna save the Jack move for, like, a 3-person team. No need otherwise. Guess I could have used my heal there to try to get it leveled up, but not a big deal. That pumps out the second canal? Didn't waste a lot of time healing because I know we're gonna level up fairly soon. And then it just won't matter. Like ferrofluid. It's confusing. It just won't matter. Has anyone been canceled just for bad jokes? Not those bad jokes, but just like, just bad jokes. I may be the first. Which is impressive considering how small a sphere of influence we have around here. Couldn't happen though. They're getting worse. Okay, I kind of want to check what's around here really quick. Even though it's probably not the... Well, okay. Super data packet, nice. Just keep the resources up, because we're going to need those for bosses, I'm sure. Oh my god, it's finally something I can punch! Life is good. Alright, we've got 2 turns, so should be fine. Probably still fine. I'll just use my first turn as an actual heal. It'll go great. Or do I just stack overflow here and call it a day? Save a little bit of time. Next battle may or may not get us there, but we'll hit 21 before we get out of this sewer, even though they're probably expecting us to pick level 22 up in this sewer. Alright. Annoying. Actually, no, we can do this. Every first turn of this bat is, the Shriek. And the buff. So, we're able to get the kills here. I know a miss would be brutal, but, you know. You gotta take chances. Don't really have to. There's no threat. But I feel like I have to, for the sake of everybody. How else can I turn these turn-based battles into, you know, something entertaining sometimes? You know, Persona 4 had all the excellent music that I sang less than excellently. If we're playing a tactics game, you can see my mind make terrible decisions in real time. That's right, Midnight Suns is coming out still this year. I thought it was going to get delayed till next year. The Marvel game that's by the heckin' XCOM team. It's in December. That happened this weekend, they announced that. I'm actually really excited. I'm really hoping it's decent. If it's at least decent, I mean, Gears Tactics level decent, at the very least. We will be playing it on stream, no doubt. There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Maybe they announce Advance Wars release date? Probably not, but maybe. Fingers crossed. We've got Mario Cross Rabbids next month. We will also definitely be playing that on stream. Including any DLC that comes out, which it looked like they're making a Rayman campaign in that, which someone's going to have to hold me back. It's going to be a good amount. We've got a lot of good stuff coming. And I've still got some good, like, backups. Nice crit. Great crit. Yeah, we never miss. That's true. We operate at 100% accuracy 110% of the time. Oh, right. They weren't broadcasting the direct. They'll just, like, drop it on the YouTube channel out of respect for the Queen. It's well known that the Queen was an Xbox fanboy and... Sorry, fangirl. And, just out of respect. I don't know. I mean, we're going to see what? We're going to see probably a tease of Pokemon. We're going to see... They're going to release Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on the Switch. Of which I will probably buy Twilight Princess Not because it's the better Zelda game, because Wind Waker is easily top tier for me, but because I don't have Twilight Princess. I played it, I lost it a long time ago, and I never bought the Wii U remaster, so here we are. Unless they add new things to it, which they're not going to, are you kidding me? But for those people who haven't played it, it's great. Twilight is the Mrs. Favorite one. It's not bad. I'm not gonna disparage anyone. I just personally, Wind Waker's... It's Wind Waker, it's Minish Cap, and it's like Breath of the Wild. For me. Alright, let's do this. Can I hack this terminal? Alright, something's letting me through. Maybe it's Ryder. It's like the darker aesthetic. I mean, that and I mean, Midna is probably hands down the best companion in the series so far. It's not close. That's kind of close. I like the Minish Cap. Any companion that just disparages me constantly, top tier. Can't be beat. Where the heck am I even supposed to be going with this? Never seen her play it. Anyway, so they'll do that. They'll do the dual release. They might talk a little bit about Breath of the Wild 2, whatever. Maybe they'll finally do like a subtitle reveal. Who knows? So they got that going for it. Oh, we did a limit break there. 9999. Oh god, maybe a little bit on Bayonetta 3, which I'm excited for. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. What I'd want them to do is heckin' show me a Metroid Prime trilogy release on the Switch so I can play that. Any bit of Metroid Prime 4 and whatever the heck the Mario team's been doing for the past heckin' 5 years, because Odyssey was incredible, and now I don't have Odyssey, and I don't have Odyssey 2 directly in my hand. They said Advance Wars is still on hold. Oh my goodness gracious. Still, even without it, that's 2 tactics games in the last few months of the year that should be quite good. Fingers crossed and all that. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going with this nonsense. $7,500? Personification of my cat. Oh my lord, that was 600? No. It was 50 damage each. I thought that was 600 damage each. I was shook. I mean, just a bigger and more well-dressed version of the previous enemy, I suppose. They also have a boomer move. Which, you know, okay. Honestly, probably some... Wait, that didn't kill? That is surprising. I guess we'll heal up again. Oh, no. We'll heal up again. Who knows? They'll probably talk about the next wave of Mario Kart DLC. They'll probably go through 10 games, 15 games almost nobody has heard of. We'll hopefully touch on a few indie games. Cough, cough. Sports story, cough, cough. That would be great. But we'll see. I'll be fine either way. I'm already pretty darn pleased for the rest of the year, so anything else is just kind of... cherry on top, you know? Mario Strikers content, maybe, because that game's dead in the water. I had fun with it. The key to having fun with it, don't buy it. Have your friend buy it, and then play it with them for a couple hours. It was great. Is that what I did with Mario Tennis? Yes. The only one I bought was Mario Golf eventually because they added a bunch of courses to it. And to me, golf courses are a lot cooler than any courts or players that you could add in Strikers or Tennis. It's not close. Courses in golf are the lifeblood, so there's like 11, 13 courses. More than enough, eventually. But strikingly and ironic, that was the only one of the three I got. Did get the new Mario Party. Well, it's not that new anymore. Ooh, maybe they'd add new Mario Party boards. The really old Mario Party boards, but Mario Party boards. They won't. All this stuff I'm saying may or may not be true. That's just the power of Nintendo Directs, right? Whatever that is, it's gonna hit me hard, and I do not care. I care a little. Yeah, they'll be like, here's a new Wii Sport coming. Wow, actually, that was really good that I cached that. Here's a new Wii or Switch Sports coming to the Switch Sports thing. It's like, oh boy. Woo. And they're like, here's a re-release of another Wii U game. What have they yet to release that hasn't... Besides the two Zelda games, which they will be doing now. More than likely. Well, let's heal up, because we're gonna about to take a bunch. Random GameCube game, 12 people bought. I mean... Is it one of the ones on my list? Because... That'd be pretty cool. I would like that. I don't know if this is gonna hit. Yeah, I feel like our accuracy is absolutely scuffed right now. I'm gonna try here. Oh, alright. And see if we can get lucky. Easy peasy. Like, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem? Are we talking about? Because I'll be right there for it. No, they'll release, need to release the drive chain. Got it. I'm just in games gone sky high prices so people can play it. That's not Nintendo. That's true. They'll release Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. The port. Would you like to play Smash Ultimate, but worse and with less characters? Are you sure? It'd be pretty exciting. They already did Pikmin, they did Mario 3D World, they did Shin Megami Tensei, or sorry, TMS, not SMT. They did Wonderful 101. Actually, they didn't do Wonderful 101. That was, why did I just cache everything? Oh, I could just infinite... Wait! Because it's... I can double cache and just always... Interesting. New Splatoon, so they'll probably mention that. Yeah, I'm probably going to get that for my birthday. I actually really like Splatoon. It's got, you know, it's that same appeal of Rocket League where it's competitive, but it's a very different feel of competitive. If that makes sense. Like, I have Splatoon 2, and I played Splatoon 1 a bit, but I don't have it. But I still need to play the Octo expansion. That's it. I've heard really good things about the Octo expansion, and I really like the single-player content as well, so... Oh, should be good. They can't talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 3 anymore. Just kidding, they can. They can release DLC for it. What am I talking about? Foolish. I don't know, there's been, like, rumors that the Mario team is working on a new 2D DK, which... I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to. I really wish Retro was, like, finishing out a trilogy of them, because Tropical Freeze is, like, top 5 all-time 2D platformers for me. I don't know what we just did. It seemed to work. Maybe Monster Hunter Rise content update, yeah. There'll be, like, one big surprise at the end, and a medium-sized surprise at the beginning. Everyone will get excited for stuff that's not going to happen, right? That's mostly... Oh my god, what are you? I don't like you at all. Like Silk Song, or like, oh, Silk Song release date. Silk Song... No, not going to happen. Never does. Oh, Temtem? Yeah, who knows? Nice crit. Yeah, and then some other stuff, but that's about it. You know, hey, maybe a Pikmin 4 finally. Aren't you know? You should have stayed away. Unlike your friend, you are incredibly selfish, Miss Solaris. So I didn't catch that. Why don't you tell me where you are and we can have a chat over a nice cup of tea. Dry sense of humor, just like your dead father. Screw you, Crawl. Screw you and screw Monomine. I'm getting Ryder back and I'm coming for you. It's gonna end here tonight. Oh, okay. That was it, huh? So, we have somebody helping us right now. But also, they know we're in the building. So weird. Want Xbox to release a new Viva Pinata? See, problem with that is that you're expecting the Sea of Thieves dev, literally only known as Sea of Thieves dev at this point, to drop that and make a Viva Pinata. Because I think Rare still owns the rights to it. They're the ones that made it originally. It'd be great, though. Just like I would love a new Rayman 2D platformer, because the first two were also really good. Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to look up a combination to that, but we just kind of brute forced it. Good lord, these guys have a lot of health. Did that kill me? Yeah, okay, that just killed me. Great. Yeah, just lose 25% of my experience progression. It's fine. What did this power do? Oh, but then we get you, who's a complete pushover. I don't... Silliness. We're so close to level 22. I mean, I think we were supposed to go in the next room and find a combination, but who knows. She really is all bark and no bite. What a disappointment. Soon this farce will be over and be able to return to our noble work undisturbed. Time to crush her. Just let Noah go. I didn't sign up for this. You had a chance to leave, and yet here we are. I thought you were doing this for the betterment of everyone. She lost someone too, you know. Don't go soft to me now, Mr. Ryder. You can hardly decide to trade one measly life for the chance to change history. We can't let Miss Solaris distract us. Wait until you see the good we'll do. The people whose lives will change for the better. Then tell me how wrong it is. Ryder quits. That was a mistake, Mr. Ryder. A grave mistake. Son of a nerd. Ryder, you left me, you son of a trash can. You, I know, I'm really flunked up. No, I'm done with this place. Just let me help. That's what I'm playing. Where are you? Computer hub. It's dead ahead. Steal this over-glorified wind-up toy. You know I've got your bet. Got the poly deflector software. Deflect 3 subsystem attacks. I get the feeling I'm gonna need that. Badly. To the point where I am I'm gonna take this out. And that out. And maybe even the wetware out. So I can put in the poly deflector because I am scared. That's great. I'm gonna use the fact that you can't actually attack me right now to go over here. I don't know. Again, I have no idea what I skipped over here, so I want to check. And also I want to build up a jack move, if possible, so. Oh, you're just gonna blow up. Anyways, direct season's always fun because everyone gets really excited and then very depressed immediately after. Hey, we'll be able to talk about it tomorrow too. Perfect. Minus the Thursday leavings that I will definitely be doing. I'm gonna null that for a second. The heartbreaking betrayal. Yeah, that's me. Anything new to say, fake pops? Oh. Kicking some serious butt out there, Dad. I don't doubt that. Your mother's daughter, after all. I don't exactly want to praise that old fool, Gwen, but I'm sure being half Blakely comes in handy. You're smart's a mom's spirit, right? Even more so, you built your own strength, your own ability, all by yourself. Couldn't be prouder. Alright, plenty more butts to be kicked. These gluteuses need to be maximized. And then minimized. Where's this go? I mean, no joke, I have no idea why I'm doing this. Alright, let's go fight this boss. It's the Enforcinator. No. Anything but that. Dr. Doofenshmirt's invention. You're weak to physical attacks? You're a metal robot. Yeah, alright. Okay. I mean, that was half its health. Punch just hurt his feelings. More than... Okay. Fair enough. This feels like a fake boss, is what this feels like. I am gonna definitely use this poly deflector because I'm terrified of the... Like, why would it give it to me right then, unless it was just for shits and giggles? Unclear. I'm confused by the existence of this boss. I'm no longer confused by the existence of this boss. I think we deflected that, though. Whatever the heck that was. Never mind. I understand perfectly what's going on. We'll know if that's counting as something because it'll get deflected a third time. We should heal. As sad as that is. Does that remove it? It does remove it. Okay, we don't need to do it just yet, but soon. Probably do it now. Followed by a heal. Yeah. Okay. Jeez, that was with a crit too, which is pretty gross. Alright, one of those is gonna be a reflect, which is fine. Hopefully the other one is just a shot. Alright. Okay. Pretty expected there. Mini malfunction is fine. And we just got our next Jack move, which is great. Shadow Beam... that... okay. Okay, so we Jack move here. So we build up more on getting hit here. Unless it's got something more up its sleeve, which it does not. One of these is going to be Shadow Beam. Alright. Just the health packet for now. Super health packet it is. I think we're only halfway through this boss fight, because it'll probably have wet work as well. That's number 2 on the Shadow Beam? Yeah, we still have a third. That was super rude, actually. Can just do that. All right, healed up to full. Just really great stuff, you know. I think this is gonna be interesting. Question is that a one-time heal, or is that going to happen a second time? If so, we'll counter it with what we've got going on, but... yeah, like 2,700. Okay. One more, just use your crush, don't regenerate. Cool. That's phase 3. Oh my god. Major malfunction. Okay. 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 Do I have a chance to defend against this? No. Why would I? Why would I have a chance to defend against that? That would be foolish. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I didn't like that fight. It kind of ruins it when that happens. Like, that's just really annoying, honestly. Yeah, I'm a little salty about that one. Oh my lord, dude. Honestly, whatever. I'll heckin' stack overflow. Yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to get out of this fight. Thanks. Alright, I mean, I've lost, like, a half level's worth at this point. Sony's doing an event tomorrow now as well. More the merrier, honestly. Are they doing it like 1 minute in front of? They're doing the old Price is Right bid. Okay, so I mean, look, we don't need this right now. We need that. What's the other one I want? Increase physical defense. Yeah, honestly. Maybe overclock as well. We don't actually need to put Polydeflector on right now because Shadow Beam doesn't happen until phase 2, but hey, you never know. Can't worry about it too much. Oh no, it's a couple hours after. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I haven't really been that impressed with her state of plays, I guess. But also, we should probably just heal. You know, whatever. Could easily be surprised on certain stuff. I'm not going to watch anything. I've tuned out of anything God of War related. Like, it's all radio silence for me on that one. Last of Us remaster announcement. Now you're talking. Overclock. And now the question is, do I get all of these subsystems still? If I, for example, remove this and that, and then put the crack on there and save. Does it ever wear out? No, they'll come back at you with The Last of Us 2 remaster. Just to really keep you on your toes, you know? God, that was like 10 or 15 minutes wasted on this boss battle because of something I literally had no idea about. It's extremely annoying. There were rumors lately that, like, there's a new BioShock being made. Usually rumors like that come because somebody got wind of something that's happening soon in terms of a reveal, right? Who knows? Could be that, for all we know. I really thought it would just default to the other thing we were doing. That's fine. Maybe, I mean, they'll probably talk about, what, Final Fantasy Remakes 2, whatever they're calling it. I think there's going to be 3 of them. Playing BioShock would go PS exclusive? No, but they would definitely, like, pay to have it announced there first, right? I've seen all of them do that before. Final Fantasy 16 update would be great, personally. Pretty excited. Ratchet & Clank DLC. Yeah, maybe some Spider-Man stuff. Though you'd think you'd see that at the Marvel Games Showcase if they had anything actually to show, right? Moving that. Don't remove that. Remove that. It's fork time, right? Oh, we can do those subsystems. Well, that's just dandy. Me trying to figure out, like, what other Sony things there are. I don't know. I really only think of Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, and Gorilla right now as the big uns. I'm sure there's others. I'm just a big galuga. I did Turbo Electro. Might talk about Destiny for all I know. But that also kind of wouldn't make sense because Destiny kind of does its own thing, even if they're quote-unquote bought by Sony. I feel like we were going to finish this game today, and this stupid boss just decided that we were not going to do so. And yes, I know I definitely should have just done the subsystem buffs before, but meh. I don't think it should have been that necessary. We took about 900 to 1,000 damage. Just from moving to a phase. I like how I'm just, like, not even thinking that it could be a new IP because I'm just so used to them making sequels to things. Not that sequels are inherently bad and or evil, but it's just what I'm used to seeing. Like, how does a major malfunction do so much damage? It just doesn't read as correct to me. Yes, I am just big mad about the redoing of the fight. Alright, just gonna do the same thing we've been doing before. Remove the fork, remove the turbo electro, bring in the core dump, and the turbo wetware, and call it a day. Turbar wetware. He's literally just gonna Colossal Crush every turn now, which is, you know, a choice. Great. Love the miss. You love to see it. I think I'm going to deflect a subsystem attack here, because I'm pretty sure that's what he's about to do. Alright. I just, you know, I can't read, that's fine. This is the strategy, I guess. Whatever, I'll just punch him to death. Oh, no, he can do major malfunction again, I guess. Seems like that should do damage to him. But maybe that's just me. Cool. Oh, you didn't heal for that much. That's good. Because I'm done with this fight. I'm so done with it. Yay! Oh, God. Whatever that was, stop it. You gotta communicate that. Ugh, I thought I was gonna force a surprise extra after that. Yeah, I mean, it could have. And I would have basically just ended the stream half an hour early. Alright, let's reinstall everything that we had, because it's just handy to have. Saber nerf, pierce, wetware nerf, port scan. Sure. I'm actually gonna die to this guy, aren't I? This is extremely painful. Alright. At least we have enough damage now to make sure that doesn't happen again. Did that do damage? Did that poison me? Did that... What did that do? Is it gonna damage me next turn? That one will damage me. I recognize that. Yep. Alright. No, don't need to do that. Just bug 3 times in a row. Alright, Ryder's not here. So where is he? I see him literally right there. Oh great, my favorite. You know what, buddy? Alright. I'll do that. Now we'll do this. It's the same thing with Garden Story. Completely unrelated games, right? It's weird there's no, like, run button. A little bit. Pace seems okay. Where Garden Story was completely fine, and then, that, like, second to last boss just was awful. I'm afraid I can't do that. There's nothing wrong with her. It's the most complicated life support system I've ever seen. It looks like a flat stone. There's nothing wrong. Can't tell me what the heck's going on. Her name is Glacia. She's Kral's daughter. Gasp! Who could have discovered this knowledge? A significant other? That she was driven to keep alive? You are allowing a mother to lose her daughter. You literally... You literally should... You let that doctor shoot, mate. Okay. This isn't... I mean, this isn't even really believable as a villain that much. It's like, please ignore all of these experiments I've done and, like, quality of life I've thrown away for anybody in my goals. Oh, we didn't even have to convince Ryder. But we had to have a way to get Ryder into this scene, huh? The work we do is good. It's pure. We're doing this for technological advancement, to save human lives. You've literally killed innocent people. My parents included. Literally both of them. Well, that's the price we pay for groundbreaking exit. Come on. Make it logically make sense here. Glacia's body might be paralyzed, but her mind is still very much alive. She's beyond healing by conventional medicine, but not anymore. Prepare yourselves for the NWO. Her time is now. Heckin' what? She's gonna become a new superhuman species, immortal and indestructible. She's the eve of a new generation. I am Prometheus. Whew. Your circuits a-fried. Did your brain just kernel panic? Give me the construct with Solaris. Or else what, Crone Dome? Unless your friend Ryder here will be gone for good. One of the last humans to ever die a traditional death. Quite poetic, is it not? If you do, it'll transfer the Dane and wipe the Minimum in the process. Does nobody else in this world... Like, why are guns so rare? Okay, I guess we're giving it to her. Still not sure why we can't... Oh, right, the virus. We're fine. She's uploading her own consciousness into the monomind mainframe. I feel like this is a bad idea for you. Eartha? Is this... Her first name is Eartha? Monomind is now my body. I now have direct control of every network piece of lethal technology in this building. There's no escape. Okay, so we're just gonna stay here with your daughter because you can't kill her. How long do you think we can last? I mean, long enough to upload this virus. You bought supplies, huh? God, I don't know if I'll need anything, honestly. I'll grab that, and I'll grab that. And I'll buy that, and I'll buy that, and I'll buy that, and I'll buy that. I don't really have anything else that I really care about here, you know? Crit chance, crit chance. Let's go, I guess. Here we go. Did we forget about the virus? Were we not able to plug it in? It feels like putting the virus in there would be great. There's also obviously a third party in this mainframe, but this is my domain now. Okay. Yeah, alright. Whatever you say, I guess. Hooah! Excuse me? You'll never get past my encryption. There's only a single route through. You'll never be able to tell the one true door from the fakes. I have no idea what that means, but I'm impressed you're able to communicate with me in here. 00101001. It's probably got binary for, like, left, right, left, right. I probably should have actually read it, but I'm too miffed that this like time padding exists. They're like, we don't have enough time. Time to basically throw you in a hall of mirrors. Okay, so it wasn't that way. Let's try this way. Okay, it was straight. Are you gonna taunt me after every correct decision I make? Curses! Not to worry, this next one won't be so easy. I'm the odd one out. Are these letters? 01110010. Give me that binary code translator. 01110010. What's that? R. 0110101. Okay, so I mean I think it's right. Okay. Don't know, make it this far. You shan't get past the third layer. It's literally the same thing. You still have the third member of your little party. Maybe you just stood a chance here. Oh, is Ming the one helping us? Who we haven't talked to before? Okay. 011011100. Translate. L. 011000101. Is that an E? Left. Okay. Going off of 2 letters, because... Okay, we made it! Wow! Fun fact, we've gotten 3 achievements in the last 15 minutes. So we're at 9 achievements now. Screw this. Alright, we're gonna finish this tonight, because... I would like to finish it. As long as it doesn't go absolutely nutty. It's got great accessibility. It's got, you can just turn off... The battles themselves aren't bad, or the encounters. It's just there's a badly communicated boss battle. Specifically because it takes place at the... Oh, we're going in this mouth. Silly me. Here goes nothing. Health and data refresh. Thanks again, mysterious benefactor who's definitely not Ming. Oh, are we just fighting right now? No monologue anymore? Okay, cool. Oh, there's the monologue. Nice of you to join me. What do we have here? The neural controls for your cyberspace stack? No, my jack moves! What'll I do without my overpowered moves? Cyber conduit, wetware conduit, electric, physical conduit. I mean, alright, so we start with overclock, right? I don't know what that was. Now we install Zip Zop Zoop because we've overclocked. We now install. We'll start with Zombie. So, from that, maybe increase cyber damage. Don't we have one that just increases all software damage and defense? Yeah. I kind of feel like just doing that. And then let's quick test it out. That was great. I hate when games pad at the end. It does seem... Is that wetware? Well, it's too bad, because I gotta set up all of these buffs that I just assume... you pierced my firewall. I see. Unfortunately, you did that before I actually did the firewall, which wasted your turn entirely. Oh, so she just uses my jack moves against me. I get it. That was a crit. Wow. Alright. Uninstall. Zombie. Fork. Core dump. Mono deflector. I'm not gonna actually do anything to you, so that's fine. Let's start with the electric conduit and see how we can do it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as she doesn't really mess with my... well, like anything. I mean, we're just gonna be in this long-ass fight, it feels like. Charging the electro circuit. Does hitting the electro circuit do anything? It feels like it should. Doesn't. So, I guess we just cash here? I don't really know what doing this is gonna... oh, it'll probably give me back my jack move. I'd argue that makes a good bit of sense. And then by doing that, yeah, keep on doing Mono Deflector. It's great, because I'm not going to do anything of that, because this doesn't seem fair. That's fine. You can't do enough to me. Charging the physical conduits. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this and that for now. We'll put Blockade in here for the next turn. And, I don't know, maybe Turbo Cyber? No, we already have that. What am I doing with my life? Legitimately, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, actually. We may need another Wear Firewall in the near future. That should be fine. We've got enough health to survive that. Even with a crit, which is ridiculous. I think that's double crits that we've gotten on that. Okay. Zombie on that. What the heck just happened here? That was weird. I legitimately, I don't know what happened there. It was like we got countered with it. I don't know, honestly. Let's just patch up with a super health packet. We've got plenty of them, we saved them for this specific reason. And, what else do I have? Deflect the subsystem attack, remove positive, remove negative. I could just remove negative, that would at least save me some trouble. Or I could just literally... How much health is left on this? 927? It's strong against, that wouldn't work. I'll just get rid of those two. It shouldn't be as bad because of it. Here we go. Whee! I guess it's just a guaranteed crit. Heck if I know. Gonna keep patching in stuff because we've got a lot of actual healing. Still don't know how Mono Deflector worked there, so, but I'm not actually gonna worry about it. I think I wait on the Wear Firewall until you actually do something. So let's do this. That should destroy that. Which does give me back my Jack move. Specifically, it gives me Killer Watt, which will be effective. No doubt about it. It'll be effective on 2 out of the 3, actually. It'll be effective on the Wetware and on the physical one, because the physical one was weak to all spells. Yeah. Battle gets a lot easier, because the game's kind of built around the Jack moves. It'd be weird to see a limit break, like, a Final Fantasy game that's based around the limit break would be really interesting to see. Okay, so we're going to charge the Wetware Conduit. That's fine. I'm going to use Zombie on this still, because I don't feel like installing right now. And we both know you're going to pierce my firewall this coming turn. Voila, which allows us to use this. I mean, we did both of the really good big side quests to get the 2 big buff and big damage buff, big defense buff, so that was extremely close and frustrating by how close it was. That should actually do it. In terms of knocking out the charge there, which would save us a ton of damage. I think it's physical charge next? Yeah, so we can Jack move here, do Killer Watt. It's perfect. Gross. Yeah, that removes the online onslaught, or sorry, that removes the firewall piercing and everything. So Zombie now... So that was Wetware, which is... that was Cyber. Cyber is going to be next. So we want to install some Wetware. Yep. Because we already know that our next Jack move will kill one of them. So the hope here is we can do both of them. If we get lucky with the timing. I'm not sure if she's about to start charging or not. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. This might charge up the Jack move, it might not. That is very sad. We're just gonna heal up. That last one did way too much damage for me to be comfy with just sitting there. Frustrating, but not a huge deal. That's not how much damage it did beforehand. It's just not. That's not how much damage it did. Oh. On that note, you're off to bed. I don't blame you. If there was, I don't know, say like a indicator that the damage had been increased, that would be great. It would have been, in fact, delightful. Oh, good night, pirate. Alright, so zombie, hypoderm. And then we got the turbo wear. Oh, we should probably get rid of zombie right now, because what we really want is the overclock and the turbo firewall. Let's see. I mean, I think we are legitimately gonna die very soon. If we need to overclock. If we can survive this, great, but I kind of get the feeling we can't. I literally have to hope that this cache works long enough. I don't think it will. Oh. We got the mono deflector. Okay. Essentially I made a mistake early on, and that almost cost me. Because the overclock is the only way you even keep pace with this boss, right? Alright, buff our damage. That will not be touched for the rest of the game. That one, for whatever reason, we still have 2. There's the electro firewall. Okay. That gives us perfect time to counter that. Got everything we could, I think, set up. So let's just move the damage one. We don't need the damage one. We don't need overclock for zombie, because that seems to work pretty well. And blockade probably next. And now we've got to do this for a long time. A long time. She reflects anything that we send at her, so... just gotta deal with it. Yeah, there's the physical one. So we heal this turn, blockade next turn. Which, yeah, I'd love to cash, but can't do that. And get everything we want to done. Alright. Back on the old zombie train. Still on the old zombie train. Oh, maybe I accidentally targeted her with the mono deflector that one time, and that's why that happened. That's the only thing I can think of. That would make sense. Okay. At this point, might as well heal and then just... Wow. Our thing didn't even get procced. Didn't even think she could miss, honestly. Finally got a lucky crit, too. Was that a crit, or was that because she was charging the cyber? I'm not sure. And, alright, this will knock that out. Yep, mono deflector, sure. I think I'm gonna have to heal now and then... work with what we've got past that. Makes sense we get Killer Watt back first, because that was our first Jack move. Okay, so we're fine on that. Next, we want a data packet so we can actually chill out. Heal up. I'm gonna do Wear Firewall every time now. I just don't care. Like, that was only 300. I don't know where the 1330... I guess it was just the crit that really got us or something? I don't rightly know. Okay, so do that. That'll be good enough. Alright, so next we're gonna take out zombie, put in core dump, start working on both at the same time. There's the charge of the physical. Just gonna do 2 in a row unless we kill it, which we will here. It should rob her of her turn. And her firewall breaching. So far, so same. Oh, she's gonna do online on slot once or twice, but that's fine too. We're well aware that was a possibility. Alright, so that one's already toasted. So we'll see what we can do here. And the miss is kind of sucky. Right now we're trying to make sure that this wetware attack can't happen. And it is going to probably happen. Yeah, it is going to happen, so we might as well... We've got to heal up. I'm going to pierce the cyber firewall, and then I've got to just build it back up directly. And then we'll be fine, but... Annoying nonetheless, because we could have gotten pretty close. It might have been the exact same closeness, so to speak, at the end, but... Alright, we're just gonna play it safe, because I'm so done with these last couple of boss battles. Alright, so that should get us to Jack Move territory. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We got so many buffs. Let's finish this. I don't know if it'll finish the boss fight, but it'll definitely move it into a new phase, at least. But I hope it's kind of the end of it, because this... That can't not do a ton of damage to... Alright, load battle parameter. Okay. I mean, how many heckin' fights are we gonna have, you know? Alright, you don't like... I'm gonna remove these for now. And just go hard on the 3 here. And then he hides for a while. He does really well. Yep. Please don't tell me I have to fight every single boss now, right? Maybe just for a bit. Because you're at... I don't want to have to work my way through 100,000 health, if possible. I don't like this battle. I didn't like this guy at all. He just slapped me a bunch. Alright, been silenced, and then got hit. That's fine. It was... Oh, I can't actually target the guy to do a bunch of damage. That is annoying, actually. I'm just going to use one of the removing negative side effects here. I'm just gonna keep healing because I'm too scared. You don't like that, so I'm gonna do Stack Overflow again. Bop, bop, bop. Good. Yep, I fought you. Megaglorp. Yep, I know all about Megaglorp Blast. I don't like that. Because of... yeah... Alright. I'm gonna do another one of those to get rid of the thing there. 281 is fine. There's just so much. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, large charge. Honestly, I'm just gonna see if maybe this will knock him out of it. It did. Don't tell me this is the entire battle. Does the battle take this long? I don't know if I can handle that. Like, this is... excessive. Yeah, I mean, just honestly... just gonna poke him. And then I guess Wormhole? But there's no reason to do all of these, like, debuffs on the enemy because they're gonna swap out every, like, 2 or 3 rounds. So keeping everything on this is fine, but... I might have to look this up, because if this is actually what it is, I'm gonna cry. I mean... you cannot expect me to... I mean, like, are you charging right now? You must be charging still. But what's the point? I gotta look this up, because if this is how long this battle's gonna go for, I think I'm just gonna, like, not. At least not tonight. I'll leave it on the entire time. Heck if I care. Okay, so it's not that long, but it's still, like, a disgusting amount. Yeah, back to the Megaglorp Blast, you know how it is, except we missed, thank God. I don't know what that one is. Oh, it's a buff for, like, not for accuracy or something. Alright, I mean, this will probably knock him out of the... Wow, no, I actually did it. Good for you, bud. The classic. Essentially, we have to get her to half health. Which is fine. I guess. But feels exhausting to even think about. I don't know what Shadow Beam does. We still don't know what Shadow Beam does, because it didn't do anything to me. Not charged up yet, at least. But we're still like 15k away from getting through this. And we're going through so many system cycle packets because we're just trying to get rid of this weakness. Because a crit could literally spell the end of us anytime it feels like it. Miss is great. It's just a restorative thing. Thanks, I guess. That was weird. Zap, that'll knock you into a new phase again. I don't think I'm... That's just... This is the same picture. I don't think we're super under-leveled or anything. This is just what it is. Okay. I know we could probably punch him and it would knock him into the next phase based on just damage, but gonna be careful there. Do a super health packet and a data packet as well. Actually, no, screw it. Whatever. Alright. Kilowatt will get us close. Did not get us anywhere near. Oh, thank God. Finally cracked your encryption thanks to that last move. Not gonna lie, dude. This is a struggle. Yeah. The fight from the 15th. Oh, it's just you. And yet, I'm still terrified you'll pull something out here. But maybe I shouldn't be. Is it finally over? I can just punch you to death? Oh, I wasn't a fan of this fight. Because you know there's no save point in between phase 1 and 2. Not even a little bit. Alright, let's finish this off with a nice little earthquake. That's enough. Oh my lord. Oh boy, level ups. So helpful. I still don't even know what leveling up the moves does. Maybe a little extra damage? I did it. Glacius flatlining. Why do we care about her? I don't... There's no help you can give me. Oh, she was helping. It wasn't... Okay, it wasn't Ming, which is good, because that wouldn't make any sense. Crawl was buying time, uploading yourself, threatening us, daring me to come after her and fight her in cyberspace. It was a ruse. Just want to keep us distracted so she could safely upload Galatia's consciousness to her new body. She assumed I want the same as her, revenge for unfair circumstances in life by taking more power than anyone possessed before. But I am just a girl, so I just kind of want to live. Try to control the corporation transferred to me. She did very terrible things in the name of saving me. Can't undo her actions. I attempt to atone for them. It's limited to binary numbers and booleans. Good old parents throwing their ambitions on their poor kids. Everyone within range of the global communications network knows that another company's been up to. I mean, that's fine, but like the other corporations probably do the exact same thing. And then fry every piece of equipment at the facility. Alright. I suspect this isn't the last time we meet. I suspect this is just the beginning. What the flip chips just happened? I guess we're partners again. Alright. Might start off a next data war. Alright. We're just reconciling about Ming. It's been 5 years. We're going to the Strix. This little goober had... I don't even know what he was supposed to... He's just a little cute. They just probably designed a cute little goober, and they're like, hey, let's put this little goober in here. Come on. No. He's just sitting there. Okay, I guess we're done. I mean, that was a great game, but I think it suffered from padding near the end in the final battles. But I think some of the music was really good, and I think the art style and everything was excellent. Story... I'll noodle on it a bit more and probably talk about it tomorrow, but a little... definitely seen it a number of times before. I don't really know why they shot a couple of people in the middle. It just kind of was like, I don't know what to do with these guys in the plot anymore. Bang, bang. The mad scientist was very adamant about that it was his work, but it didn't really come to a head. Well, he turned into a head. Anyways, that was a pretty decent game. I'm glad I played it. If you liked it, or thought that the battle system looked really cool, I did like the battle system quite a bit. The customization was top-notch, and the ability to kind of... Which you can move back and forth a little bit more, but the cash to defend and move your turn back is great. I love stuff like that. It reminds me of the press move system from Shin Megami Tensei, or the similar move system from where you could stack in Octopath Traveler. But until next time, toodaloo for now. We'll start with something new tomorrow, and then I'll give you guys a long week off from my antics, and we'll be back the following week with even more stuff. Specifically, I think we're going to go into an immersive sim with Weird West, so we'll see how that turns out. Look forward to that. Tomorrow, I think, will be Nobody Saves the World, the DLC that came out, and yeah, I mean, that sounds good. Hey, drop by, leave a follow, any of that. If not, well, thanks for stopping by. Toodles.